Hey y'all, it's Dr. Shamanda. Welcome back to my channel where we talk about all things mental health, personal finance, and overall strategies to live your best life. Alright guys, welcome back. Y'all, as you can see, I'm sitting here in my car, so if I'm looking around everywhere, I don't play games, so I'm always going to be aware of my surroundings. I grew up in the hood and I worked in a prison, so I'm always going to be looking around, so there's just that. But anyway, it is Saturday, and y'all know I do my little chit-chat videos about just different topics on Saturdays and kind of wrapping up the week and what kind of came up for me in my week, and just words of wisdom, I guess, I can share with you guys. But yeah, if you're new here, I'm a licensed mental health and addictions therapist here in North Carolina, and I specialize in financial therapy, which is all about helping people understand and heal their relationship with money. And so that brings me to my topic for today. I realized that, I've officially deleted and left behind my corporate girly life. And I know for a lot of us, for a lot of people this year and last year too, that wasn't a choice. That choice was made for them, right? For them, because not for me. I made the choice myself. But they were either laid off or something happened, so they didn't have a choice. They didn't have a choice, right? But for me, I made a conscious decision to leave corporate America, and I feel so good about it. I feel so good about my decision, and I think the final way of knowing that this is finally wrapped up is that, y'all, I deleted my LinkedIn account yesterday or the day before yesterday, and it's in hibernating mode, it's deactivated. So I'm no longer on LinkedIn. I'm no longer on Instagram, Facebook. I think I still have my TikTok account up, but I'm not really using it. But I am I feel like I'm off the grid a little bit. I am counseling my Psychology Today platform program or profile. I'm off the grid. I have my platforms that I use to see my clients on. I'm going to keep my website so that people can see who I work with, and they can reach me if they want to book a session with me through that route. But ultimately, overall, I'm off the grid. And you know what? I realized that a lot of that stuff is about proving and validation, and I'm not speaking, if this ain't for you and you just you love your career and all that stuff, then this is not for you. But if you are someone who is I'm tired of the status quo and I'm ready for something different, I'm ready for a life more of flexibility and freedom and building something of my own, then this is for you, right? And again, I know this is not for everybody because everybody's in different situations. And I know that there's a lot going on in the economy, and you can't just walk away from your responsibilities. Things still need to be paid. Money still needs to be made. X, Y, and Z. I totally understand that. I get it. I'm right here with you. But that whole corporate girly life is over for me. I'm done. I don't want no parts of it. I was watching one of the channels that I'm subscribed to, one of the ladies, and a video of hers came up from 10 months ago, and that's when she was talking about how she was not trying to apply for any other jobs ever again. I think she does a lot of gig work now, but she had a career. She was really excited about her career. She loved her work, but she was I'm done with that. When she got laid off, and she was I'm done. And I'm seeing a lot more videos of people I got laid off, and now, you know what, instead of just trying to prove my worth to these recruiters and begging in these interviews, which they're not ignoring me and I'm not following up, they're not hiring, I'm going to try to do something on my own. Now, this doesn't mean entrepreneurship, building your whole business, whatever. You can find other ways. For me, I've decided to go the 1099 route. I have my own practice, but I partner with some of the more of the big tech companies, and that is a taboo subject for a lot of therapists now in the field. But for me, that's the route that I'm going right now as I build my own private, more self-pay practice. But that's just a route that I can, and I know I am lucky in a sense, which I don't think is luck because I put a lot of work in to get to this point, to make this decision and this choice and have these options. a lot of work and degrees and time and investments and loans. So there's that. But I work in healthcare. I am an independently licensed therapist, and am in a profession where I have the flexibility to, if I want to leave corporate world, I can just do my own thing, but I still can provide service independently. So in that way, I'm definitely set apart than someone who maybe they have a degree in marketing, so they have to kind of work in like a marketing firm or something. But the reality is that's not necessarily the case, right? Like, you could still build your own marketing firm, or you can work as a contractor with those marketing firms. And as a contractor, yes, you don't have insurance, like they don't have benefits they have to pay you, but you still have that flexibility, and you can do things in a more flexible way. So that's what I encourage people to do. Like, if you don't want to be a part of the corporate world, then figure out what your skills are, what your certifications are in, and find a way that you can maybe partner with some of these companies instead of like the whole I work for you as a W-2 employee. And if you can get past the whole health insurance, 401k benefit stuff, and realize that like all those things you can actually do yourself, I'm telling you, it's gonna be life changing for you. Like, an example of that is like today, I have a couple clients that I'm seeing right now. I'm actually running errands. I'm doing something with my son. I just did a session this morning, doing something with my son right now. And then I'm coming back home. I have an assessment to do. And then after that, I'm going to hang out with my daughter. We're going to the movies. You know what I'm saying? Like, but between YouTube content and those two sessions, I would have made more today than I would have made sitting in the office in the hospital for 8 hours. Do you see what I'm saying? And I'm doing it flexibly, like on my own time. Because Saturdays actually work for me. I actually like doing sessions on Saturdays. I don't know what it is about Saturdays. I like it. It works for me. And in like next week, I'm part of another platform where I'm going to be like, I have so many like influencer clients, like it's not even going to be funny. So like, and I'm helping people, and I'm doing it in my own terms, in my own hours, from the comfort of my own home, giving access to more people. Sorry, somebody messaged me. And just making an impact. And I use that money to pay off debt, save, invest, all those things. My money is now in my own solo 401k. Like, I don't have to worry about a company putting that money in. I get to put that money in myself. Like, and I've already started researching health plans, marketplace plans, and things like that, so I can still have insurance. Like, there's another world outside the corporate world, and I just want you to lean into that idea and talk to people. There are people who are doing this already. Again, I know inflation, the economy is crazy and it's scary, but sometimes these layoffs and this whole change up of things, sometimes it's a blessing, because it's going to force you to do something different and think outside the box. And I'm so grateful that all this stuff happened, because I'm like, I feel so much freer, lighter. It was scary a little bit, but it has challenged me, and it has shown me that I can do so many amazing things. And that I can do it in a way that serves me. You know what I mean? So, anyway, that's kind of what I've been thinking about today. Like I said, I deleted LinkedIn. I'm no longer on there. I don't connect with that. Like, I don't resonate with that no more. So, there's that. But anyway, if you left corporate America recently, if you're trying to leave corporate America, if you're starting your own business, anything like that, I'm excited to hear from you in the comments. If you think this is crazy, you need to go back to try to find a job in this economy, like whatever your thoughts are, I'm open to hearing it. If you want somebody if you're in North Carolina, you're looking for a therapist, and you're dealing with some anxiety around this type of stuff, workplace stuff, reach out to me. I'm working with a lot of clients who are dealing with workplace trauma and anxiety, and I help them with that. Sometimes I write accommodation letters for them, like, because they need it. Remember, I am a doctoral level therapist, so I'm able to kind of understand what they're going through and help them navigate those scenarios and situations. So yeah, anyway, I hope that you like this video. If you do, like, comment, subscribe, share, and I'll see you guys in the next one.